short version or the long version?
Whatever version you want to give us, this is your time.
The good version.
Well, basically, for those who don't know, when I signed to Tim, like a few weeks later, he had lost his B Club deal with Interscope.
Okay.
So it was a little downtime. It was like 2 years downtime.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like that whole time.
That's a lot of time.
That's
man.
a lot of time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The music, it's infinity.
That is a music eternity. Word up.
But what made it worse was he asked me to fall back and not put any more music out on the streets because he didn't want me to get hot. Because he was like, I don't want you to get too hot and no album come out.
Yeah, okay.
So I had to fall back. So I don't got no music out, so I'm not making any money. My advance is drying up, so I went broke.
Wow. I know. A lot of people don't know about advances.
What were we doing to hold down the tide, man?
I mean, I was trying to do a little something. I got caught up. You know what I mean? And it was off for like 7 years, but I beat it. But after that, I was like, I'm done.
Okay, I feel you.
I'm done with that. But it was like I was twisted. Like I went from a Hummer to the train. Like,
yeah, cats got it, but you did what you got to do to survive. So
exactly.
It's understood.
So and then Tim, him and Interscope got back together and they put out the Nelly Furtado album.
Okay.
And then the Justin Timberlake album. And then he was doing his album.
Just
so
bubble, huh?
Exactly. Oh. So now he's on top of the charts now. So now he's about to do his album. So, he hit me up and told me he was doing his album. So he told me to come down there to Virginia where they was recording it.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm thinking he's gonna send for me. Mm-hmm. Nah, he ain't send for me.
You're like, you better get up here.
Yeah. So I scraped my pennies together and I rented a car, drove down there, and I ain't had no money for the hotel, so I was sleeping in my car for like 3 nights.
Wow.
Everybody going to the hotel after the studio, and I'm waiting for them to leave, like making sure the coast's clear, and I go sleep in the car. So Tim caught me sleeping in the car one morning.
Wow.
He was like, yo, what you doing? I'm like, that's what it is. And he put me up in a hotel, and that same night we got to the studio, he said, I got the perfect record for you. And then he played the record, and the record was like, I ain't got no money.
What did you say when you first heard it? Did it throw you off?
My initial thought was, is he trying to play me? But it was cool, but it was like, truthfully, I didn't even want to be on that record.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like that. Like,
did you feel like it wasn't your groove?
It wasn't, because I was coming, from the street aspect of it, and then for him to put me on a pop record, it was like, I don't know what to do. Mm-hmm. He was like, yo, just be you, just. You know what I mean? Speak your truth. So that's what I did. So when I said I don't got a huge old house, I rent a room in that house, I was not lying.
So it was for real.
It was for real. I was dead serious. So that's how that record came about, and but I had no clue it was gonna do what it did.
I guess Tim was showing you a little bit of his genius. You know what I mean?
Like, and he told me this. He was like, just trust me. Like Tim. See, people don't know Tim is like. He is a genius, period. Musical genius. Like he sees the future with the music.
Well, he changed the whole aspect of how we listen to radio music right now with those dance records.
That is.
He did it 3 times.
Yeah.
He sees the future, and he'll be the first to tell you, like, yo, like, I told Jay-Z to do this, or I told so-and-so to do this. And
when you make moves like that, you have every right to boast.